minute on kind of site selection and impromptu flight planning. Coming from a military aviation background, I was no stranger to just kind of throwing down a flight plan anywhere, checking airspace, weather real quickly, getting off the ground. So I kind of apply that to my paramotoring decision-making process. So me and a friend are meeting up in Twin Falls, where they do lots of base jumping. There's a big river there, obviously some waterfalls. He's found a site by Google Earth that should be relatively suitable. Weather's looking really good. The only thing left to check is airspace. So the way that I do that is using a site called skyvector.com.
And this is a site that can be reached on your iPhone. I'm just using my computer to show it here. So SkyVector provides free charts. They're up to date, no subscription fee or anything like that. One thing that they don't really give you when you're using a computer is scale, and they don't give you a legend either. So I'm just looking at a sectional aeronautical chart of the entire area, and I like to start from kind of big picture just to make sure I'm not in some giant military operations area and don't really realize it. So try not to focus too much on the tiny little area you're going to be flying. So take a look at the big picture, and as I can see, there's a pretty large Class E 700 area where Class E airspace starts at 700 AGL, so that just tells me that there's maybe a little bit more air traffic than there would be over here. Looking close to Twin Falls, here's the city. The airport is a Class D that's just south of the area that I'm wanting to fly. So that Class D airspace is here. The 5 statute mile circle, no factor because we're going to be flying right in here by the river. So I'm wanting to launch just north of the river, and kind of like with weather, we look at micrometeorology, you kind of have to look at micro airspace for paramotoring. So zoom right in on that guy, just kind of take a look at hazards. You're also looking for environmental restrictions, things of that nature. So I do see that there's one set of wires between where I'm taking off and where I want to fly. And then this little guy right here, I'm not really familiar with that symbol because it's not on a chart's legend. So what I would do is I would Google Chart Users Guide, go to the FAA website, and this is the absolute master list of symbols that can be found on any FAA chart. So I would scroll through this guide, Chart Users Guide, and this is just a great little book to familiarize yourself with. It kind of gives you some general information that a lot of pilots just don't know about charts because they're not readily available on the sectional. So as I scroll through, I'm going to look for that weird little symbol that I'm not familiar with. And there it is, the very last thing before the helicopter. Okay, looks like it is a cliff. That is awesome, because that's what Twin Falls is known for. So, that is the SkyVector chart. Once again, you can access that on your iPhone on the go. That's how I did it in this case. Just showing it on the computer to demonstrate how to do so. Well guys, thanks for checking out this week's Motor Minute. I just wanted to remind you that the Motor Minute is in no way a substitute for actual instruction, but more just meant to be a tip here and there to give to intermediate to novice level pilots to kind of keep you sharp. Hope this helps you with your kind of airspace decluttering kind of planning needs and kind of helps you stay out of trouble. This particular instance, Brad Scott and I had an awesome flight down in Twin Falls. We actually went right up 5 minutes before some base jumpers hucked off the bridge. So if you wanted to check that footage out, be sure to click on the thumbnail. Also subscribe for more tips on paramotoring. Thanks guys.